Well, Triple G got some really bad news this past Saturday with Brant upsetting Ryoto Murata. We're going to speak on it and see what will be Triple G Gennady Golovkin's next move. We up in this thing. Goodfellas Sports TV. Shout out to all my brothers in the Lions Den Box Community Network. We working. Brant upset Ryoto Murata on ESPN Plus this weekend from Nevada, or Las Vegas to be exact. I haven't seen the fight. But congratulations to Brant, now trained by Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. Used to be trained by Derek James. I heard they split over personal issues, probably money, or I don't know what it is. I speculated that it may be location, but he went to Vegas. So he's from Minnesota. And he had a loss at the World Boxing Super Series tournament, a weight class above us versus light heavyweight. Came back to middleweight and, got a regular WBA belt. Dominated a guy that was a gold medal winner. And that just shows you the professionals is a different ball game. Now, Gennady Golovkin was, hoping to come to ESPN and face Ryoto Murata and do a deal with Top Rank to face him. He wanted to maintain his free agent status so he could make the biggest fights on demand. But now Murata lost. Murata was key because he couldn't win over to Asia, which he has Asian in him, and fought in a big money fight. Now that Murata lost, that chance is gone, especially with the regular WBA title off the line. Not sure if he has any interest in fighting Brant. Not sure if Top Rank has options on Brant, which he doesn't have a major promoter, so they're going to control Brant destiny right now. And, don't know. I mean, obviously he didn't want to take the Charlo route. Obviously, if you want the Canelo fight, they say you got to come to the zone, so either you can take the Charlo route. He was trying to get the regular WBA route because, he wanted to be Canelo's mandatory. Hopefully, the WBA can do him a solid to make him his mandatory, which they didn't really have to. Or he can still go to Demetrius Andrade route, okay? But I'm not sure if he wants to go the Brant route. I know Brant has a reputation for a big puncher. Pretty athletic guy. He had a tough fight with Murata. Murata was known as a very good puncher, good technician. So I'm not sure. I would have to look at the Brant fight, but he hasn't expressed. I don't know if he's going to want to fight him, especially because the money going to be shorter. So, and the risk is high because he's a really good fighter. Fighting Jermall Charlo, I think that's not an option. You know what I'm saying? The risk is too good. It's too high, but the reward is high. But he had to go to Showtime. Maybe he feel like he'd get robbed on Showtime going over there. So, it's pretty understandable from that standpoint. And also, you got Demetrius Andrade. So maybe he do want to come to the zone and do a 2-fight deal. I believe he would beat Demetrius Andrade at this point in his career. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Andrade was fast, and he was tripping all over his feet. His footwork was trash. He didn't have balance, but next time out, he could be better by staying active. But if Triple G can get him in the ring in April or May next year, and that's the next time you get in the ring, well, Andrade is not going to really improve and build on that performance because there's still a large amount or a big gap between fights. And inactivity is deteriorating his fast twitch muscles, deteriorating his fluidity, deteriorating his leg muscles and all that stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah. So that's just something to look at. You know what I'm saying? Don't know where Roddy gonna go. Triple G always can move up. Try to take on the Jesse Hart Gilberto Ramirez winner. Gilbert, he can try to take on the the James DeGale and Chris Eubanks winner. So he got options, at both weight classes, 60 and 68. But I don't really think he's gonna take Brant. That's not going to be a big money fight for him. I think he won't get a money fight. Charlo, a big money fight. Al Haymon will open a pocketbook up for him. He'll make good money. I think that's probably the second best money he can make in division, unless the zone pays up and have him come over and fight Demetrius Andrade other than Canelo. Then that's a good payday as well for him. So, he could do, the world is his. You know what I'm saying? I believe he will beat Andrade. And I'm not sold that Charlo can beat him neither. Canelo beat him twice in the rematch, but styles make fights, and maybe Canelo just has one of them mystical, magical chins on him. But I definitely think he beats Andrade. There's no doubt in my mind that he dog walked Andrade from Providence all the way back to Kazakhstan and back. You know what I'm saying? I just think him cutting off the ring is too good, closing the distance is too good. Andrade got some really flashy feet, But today he was just, or this past Saturday he was tripping all over his feet like his shoelaces was untied. He didn't have any balance. He didn't have any mustard on his punches. So he needs to continue to build his physical strength up at 160. Triple G is already at 36 years old. He's already built up at the weight class, all right? So that's something that Andrade might could tell, Eddie, like, look here, man, I'm not ready to go in there with him. Let me build my physical strength up a little bit, get stronger, get used to the weight, get more active, and maybe in my third or fourth fight with his own, I'll jump in there with Gennady Golovkin. But Golovkin did want that WBO belt after that performance. When he sees that performance from Demetrius Andrade, he's probably going to be licking his chops to get in there with him. So I'm going to call it right now. He want to go to route of fighting Demetrius Andrade for the WBO belt. Kind of call himself undisputed. Said, I had all 3 belts at one time, and now I got the WBO, so I'm kind of like undisputed, so I can see them trying to play it that way. But his best bet is to beat probably Demetrius Andrade for, formidable money. I like Rob Brant a lot. I have to go look at the fight, see what improvements and what he worked on and what he looked like when he's with Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. But to me, I don't think he's in the equation because he don't bring the money that Andrade and his own would bring, and Showtime and Al Heyman and Jamal Charlo would bring. So I know we look at a situation at, Andrade look piss poor. The bag gonna be right in the zone. Let me go over to the zone for 1 or 2 fights. Let me take that title. And at this point, I don't think Demetrius Andrade is gonna be too keen on fighting Gennady Golovkin. Honestly, I don't think he's going to be trying to die to fight him at this performance. Fighters know when their performance is not that good. And his dad and them going to target on that tape and say, boy, we need more time. We got to build your strength up. You look sloppy. You look weak. He looked really, really weak. He was, winging his lead right hook. He was bad. He was, bad. He was tripping all over his feet. Balance wasn't good. If he's in there with a better opponent than Walter K from Nibia this weekend, he could have been in a lot of trouble. If that was Triple G, Canelo, Charlo, Jared Hurd, somebody like that, Danny Jacobs, it would have been deep malarkey for him. But if I'm Golovkin, and I'm thinking like I'm Golovkin, I think Golovkin's going to go for Demetrius Andrade. But in my opinion, I don't think Demetrius Andrade can go for the okie doke, right? I think he's going to sit on that belt. He's going to defend it a couple times, get that guarantee back from his own, make them re-up with him again, do it all over again and hold the belt hostage. I really don't care about an undisputed middleweight champion, to be honest. I just want to see these dudes thump. If it's the belt on the line, if not, I just still want to see you dudes thump. So Triple G got a decision to make. He said he ain't in no rush to make a decision. But if you don't make a decision and time pass you by, and these fights, you're going to be crying, these fighters start you out. All these guys get multiple fight dates, and they keep it moving, and they get title shots. You see them get titles off interms, and you see them get big money shots with the WBO, or getting big money for mid-grade fights. Then Triple G going to be trying to get a slice of the pie. He better get in where you fit in at in this equation. And that's real shit, real spit, no bullshit. You better make a move and make it your best move, okay? And your best move, in my opinion, is going to the zone, fighting Demetrius Andrade, getting a WBO belt, rematching Canelo, and just riding off into the sunset. That's what it is. But no, when you go to the zone, you just going for the check because you ain't going to beat the Canelo unless you knock him out. They're not gonna feed the $365 million man to a freelance fighter or a temporary fighter or a fighter at the end of his wits or road or wick like Triple G is. Triple G is about to expire at 36 years old. He has no real future on the zone. So beware of going to the zone. If you get past Andrade, you trying to get Canelo fight, you're gonna get robbed for the 3rd time. And a lot of people told you, that you should have not listened to Oscar, fought Billy Joe, became undisputed, then Canelo and Oscar would have had to come see you. Had every belt. And they need a belt to be a selling point to Facebook watching, be a selling point to the zone, and attract people to the fight. So that's all things to look at, man. Like I said, I think Triple G should go to Andrade route. More money from the zone backing. And it's, might be a little bit less risk than Rob Brant, in my opinion. But don't forget, we on all social media. Those links in the description. Shout out to everybody supporting us. Check out our growing playlist. Make sure you check out our boxing talk show in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, early morning grind, every Monday through Friday, holding us down. Also, check us out, man. Donate. If you can't donate, that's cool. Share the video, share the links. Check out our playlist: NBA, NFL, golf, women's boxing, tennis. We got a lot of different playlists in there, and see if you enjoy something that you might not have thought you enjoyed, or something that we might not offer. We offer a lot of different things, and we continue to switch up the content. We got a whole, archive, playlist dedicated to Mayweather, dedicated to prospects. So check it out. We gone.